Yes, I'm recording this call. I've had a lot of problems with the police with being detained, denied multiple police reports, and police tampering with evidence.
Okay. In
And
order to file a formal complaint, it has to be in writing.
I've
You
done
can go to
multiple complaints, and they
dallaspolice.net.
would not investigate. I'm
Okay.
wanting to know why they won't investigate. Why the police department, multiple police
Okay.
departments, are denying me law enforcement.
Do you have a complaint over a specific unit, a specific officer?
There's multiple departments that have denied law enforcement and arrested me for cover up, but I do
Okay,
have
so
my
this
information.
is just in regards to Dallas. If you
Right.
want to file a complaint against Dallas, that's where you have to go. dallaspolice.net.
Well, I'm just establishing a pattern, and I don't know why so many parties would cover up for it.
Okay, and then if you want to do it in person, you can come to
I've
14
already
Warrior
done
Road.
it. I've already done it. I'm checking what to do when internal affairs won't assist me and
Okay, so
take
you
advantage of their
already have a
power.
complaint with us. What is your last name
Clark, Clark,
and your first name?
Keyana, Keyana.
K-E.
I'm not quite sure why my arrest was threatened for trying to report identity theft, and they would not investigate that on camera footage in the police headquarters lobby. 6 police came up to me and threatened to take me to jail for trying to report identity theft and wouldn't let me. And why they would not investigate that when it was on camera footage.
The last one you did was on the 22nd. Let me transfer you over to our detective. Give me just one moment,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Detective Massey.
Yes, may I have your badge number?
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Is there a problem with me having your badge number real quick?
Well, I just want to know who I'm speaking with. I don't have any problem with that, but
Okay, well, can I have your badge number and then I'll give you my information?
hold on just a moment.
Yes. Do you mind if I have your badge number? The officer didn't want me to have his. Okay,
Of
well,
course, that's fine. 8636.
okay, and I recorded my calls. Yes, I've
Okay.
had a lot of problems with being harassed with police and police tampering with evidence. What are the consequences when the police decides to tamper with evidence and reports? Multiple.
Well, that would depend on what the findings of the district attorney's office are. But so I don't work for them. But if you want to make a complaint about an officer doing something like that, you certainly could come down here and.
I've already did multiple complaints and they wouldn't investigate it for some reason. I would like to know the consequences if this is internal affairs, if multiple parties decide to tamper with evidence and it's actually
Well,
it is actually found out that they're tampering with evidence and reports. This is internal affairs.
Would be a criminal offense, which internal affairs doesn't investigate. That would be public integrity unit. So that's a different unit. Do you want to have their number?
Well, they won't call me back. The district attorney public integrity unit will not return my calls.
Okay. Well, again, we only investigate administrative violations of policy, so we wouldn't investigate an evidence tampering thing. We would refer that to public integrity first, and then after they're finished with it, we might investigate it.
Well, I don't understand why 6 police threatened to take me to jail for me trying to report identity theft in police headquarters on camera footage, and it was ignored. I think that that's a travesty of justice when someone can abuse power to try to arrest someone for reporting identity theft.
Well, I mean, I understand that you feel that way, and like I said, I don't know what kind of complaint you made with this before.
It was ignored.
It was
ignored.
Well, but again, I don't know what you wrote, so I can't say why they did or did not do anything with it. But isn't there when you got a letter from us, probably?
I haven't received a letter.
And did it have a name of a?
I haven't received a letter. They claim that they're sending.
Why do you think it's been ignored? It might be being investigated right now, for all you know.
I can give you my information. I've been told multiple times that it was no investigation.
Oh, well, you have talked to somebody about it already.
Right, multiple times. I'm not quite sure, but I can give you the information now, and you can look it up.
Okay, give me a second. What's your name? I guess.
Keyana, Keyana.
Keyana.
Right. Last name Clark, Clark.
Okay. And do you by chance have a number, like a case number, like a 2021 dash something maybe, or?
No, they didn't give me anything like that. Were they supposed to?
Well, I don't know. I mean, sometimes if you've gotten a letter from us, it would say that on there usually. But okay, let me. I'm at somebody else's phone, so let me get your number, and I'll call you back in a second. What's the best number for you?
Okay. So what am I being called back for?
Well, so I can investigate and find out what happened with the case.
Okay, they've already went over it. All of it was no investigation. But I wanted to know from Internal Affairs if someone is on camera footage, 6 police threatening to take me to jail for trying to report my identity theft, denied me to report the multiple thefts and robberies, then the theft of my food stamps, denied me the right to report that. Why would that be no investigation?
I don't know. Based on just what you're telling me, I haven't seen any of that footage or anything like that. I can't imagine.
No one would investigate it. They wouldn't look at the footage. That happened October.
That's not true, man. We don't decide not to investigate something without a detective, a sergeant, or a lieutenant looking at whatever evidence has been presented, and then they will make a determination.
Oh no, I've had dozens and dozens of reports that haven't been investigated all over.
Okay, well, that sounds like there may be more to it than that. Have you ever, been diagnosed with anything, any sort of mental condition, perhaps, or anything like that?
Well, if I am diagnosed with a mental condition, does that give someone the right to threaten to take me to jail for and not prevent me from reporting identity theft?
Of course not.
Okay, so if I am diagnosed with something, does that give multiple parties the right to tamper with evidence and lie reports?
No, of course not, man. I'm just saying
okay,
that might have played into the factor in terms of how your statement was written and how it was interpreted. So
well, I was also arrested at a domestic violence support group for sitting there trying to get education on domestic violence, and now I can't get services railroaded.
That seems very unlikely, man. So
it's on camera footage too, and was denied. I don't know why people won't. I can't be heard, and why people won't review camera footage to obtain evidence. If someone would have done, sir, if someone would have done, if multiple departments would have done, I'm sorry,
right, so
I don't know why it's like it's cover up.
Look at all the things you have and talk
if I can finish talking, sir.
Maybe get some counseling. All right. That would
well,
be my best advice, but
well, it's on camera footage. Are you trying to frame me for mental illness to cover up for these crimes, sir? Because I called in for a purpose. Are you trying to frame me for mental illness to cover up for these crimes?
Of course not.
Okay, because we don't have to debate what's on camera footage. If the parties would not have tampered with evidence and reviewed the camera footage, then it would be evidence of what I was speaking of. Sitting at a support group and police.
If you have a complaint, you need to come down here, and if you have evidence like that, you should give it to them, and also write something that actually articulates a real complaint that we can investigate. And then we will do that if you're able to do that.
I have to do my.
Do it online, or you can write a letter.
Well, I've done it multiple times. What I'm trying to do, sir, is just obtain enough evidence so this can end, because I think it's abusive and it is criminal for multiple departments to deny law enforcement and tamper with evidence and try to frame me for profit. So I can't finish. I wanted to give you the evidence. You did say that there could possibly be a possibility that I was denied law enforcement because of a mental illness. So I'm trying to give you evidence of my situation. Had they did a proper investigation like that they were supposed to do and not tamper with evidence or hinder a case, which are both crimes, then they could have reviewed camera footage.
I can't take any evidence over the phone. All right, so
I've already reported it multiple times, sir, and I just wanted to give you this the education and knowing that you don't have to debate whether it's mental. I'm trying to speak, sir. I can't speak for a lot of. I don't know why my conversations are getting interrupted. I don't know why. I don't know what else is needed. I mean, I'm just spinning my wheels. I don't know how much evidence is going to be enough for this to end. What will it take? Am I going to have to deal with this for the rest of my life? Not having rights, issues with my phone, calling counterfeits. not having access to my child, my family undergoing, knowing that we can't get justice. I mean, how much longer? A lot of my life has already been stolen. My daughter's life, she can't have access to me. She's had meltdowns, crying spells, and it's just ignored. So if there's anyone on this that's listening to this with enough power, I mean, I don't know what it's going to take for someone to realize that we do have value and importance and don't deserve this, and for it to end.